I was scrolling on TikTok the other day and I saw this video where a wife said, if my husband spoke to me the way I spoke to him, I wouldn't be able to handle it. If he used that same tone, those exact words, that same oomph to speak to me the way I speak to him, I would cry. My emotions wouldn't be able to handle it. Nothing about me would be able to handle it. That tone I use on my husband, I can't take it myself. And I just watched that video and I was like, you literally sat in your car, pressed record, and said, eating a meal, and said that with no conviction. She was actually smiling through the video, and I'm wondering, you're telling the public how you are to your husband. I found that very weird and very wrong. Am I saying that men don't do wrong things? They do. Whenever I do these videos, I'm never being gender specific. But sometimes it's easier to speak about the gender that you are because you know more, you understand those emotions, you understand those reactions, you understand those attitudes. I believe in kindness. Kindness goes a long way. Talking to people, this doesn't matter where they're from, who they are, what they do, what walk of life they come from. It pays. Choices have consequences, both positive and negative. You reap what you sow. Karma comes back to you. Whatever you put out there, it shall come back to you. I've said this before. There's a video I did where I said, you may feel a certain way because your day was horrible. The kids got onto your last nerve. Your boss was horrendous. Those clients you are dealing with throughout the day it soaked out all the energy in you. But that doesn't mean you go lash out at your spouse. It doesn't mean you go lash out at the one you claim to love. Because if you really, really love that person, if you really love them, as you so-called declare every time you say, oh, I love you, babe, I love you, honey, I love you, you will speak to them with kindness. If there is somebody in your life that you should be kind to, that you should be sympathetic to, that you should say, I do not want to hurt them, is the person you claim you love. And because I am a relationship coach, I always talk about it being in the relationship of a love relationship. And I believe that when you're in this love relationship, you're either married or you're on the journey to get married and you're getting to know each other for the sake of marriage. I believe dating, the end goal is marriage. So just learn to change your speech, learn to change your tone, learn to change your attitude. This is goes across the genders, both male and female. Be kind. Don't be so generous with your boys that you put your cheek on the back bench. Your wife is at the back, your girlfriend is at the back. No, be generous, be kind, be considerate, be loving. May your tone be gentle. May your tone be kind. May you be a safe landing place for your spouse. Not immediately they hear your ringtone or they hear your call is coming through and they are nervous because they don't know what kind of reaction you're going to give them today. Or they hear the key in the door and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if today I'm safe or today I'm going to be walking on eggshells because I'm not sure if they're going to erupt. I'm not sure if they're going to be nice. I'm not sure what kind of mood they're in. I'm not sure. Your person is always on the edge, waiting to break. That is not fair. And am I talking about abuse in this video? No. I'm not speaking about mental abuse, I'm not speaking about emotional abuse, and I am not speaking about most definitely physical abuse. This one is where you're just unkind. You're just mean to your spouse. I don't know if it can touch on mental and emotional abuse because these days we dub a lot of things and we can associate a lot of things with a lot of things. So as I do this, you gauge where this is at, but I'm generally talking about you're so unkind, you're so mean to the person you said you want to spend the rest of your life with, to the person you chose to date, to the person you chose to love, to the person you said for better or worse, to the person you said this is the one I want to create a life with. But you're so mean. Your attitude stinks. Even your own gender cannot stand your attitude at times. They're like, hey, I can't even imagine what their man goes through. I can't even imagine what their woman goes through. If this is the kind of individual they are with us, how does he or she treat their spouse? Be kind. I'm telling you, kindness goes a long way. You make the person settle in their hearts that I found the one. I'm living the life. I'm living the life I was meant to live. I'm in peace. I'm looking forward to coming home to this person. I'm looking forward to, after a long day, just to call them and have a long chat about my day. They tell me about theirs. We talk about life, our plans to get married. Or I'm excited to just get to know about them. Be kind. It costs nothing. But actually, wait, when I say it costs nothing, let me backtrack that one, because it can cost something. It can actually cost your emotions, because at that time you just want to be rude. Women, we have this time of the month where sometimes, depending on the flow, depending on just the time, the season and time, there's an eruption of a very bad attitude that erupts from the bottom to the top, that comes out from the mouth or comes out from our body language. So that is what it will cost you. It will cost you to just take control of those feelings. Just be nice. Honestly, be nice. When you're nice, even your countenance, your demeanor changes. You look radiant, you look beautiful, you look good, you look handsome, you look approachable. That people, even in the workplace, in your business, wherever you go in this world, they're just attracted to you. And it doesn't have to be even lustfully, romantically. It can just be someone wants to be your friend. Someone can trust you and say, I don't know what it is about you, but I feel like we can do business together. I don't know what it's about you, but you deserve to be from this position to this position. The world is dark and the world is cutthroat, where people are ready to destroy one another, especially destroy those who are kind, those who are good, those who are patient. But my dear, the world may hurt you, but may your relationship be the safe space. Don't do to your spouse what the world did to you. Leave. That's why we have this phrase in English: leave your work at work. Don't come home with your work. So if that means your workload of actual assignments from work, don't come with them home. Picking up calls from certain hours, let your clients know that from a certain time, it is my time with my spouse. Believe me, they can wait for tomorrow morning. Do not come with the burdens and attitude and anger that the world threw at you home and say you want to dispose to your spouse. I know I've done this video before. Different words in some instances, but I've done it before, but I believe in repetition. I hope today you make, or whenever you watch this video, I hope you make the decision to be a better person to the person you love. Let's not throw the word I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, like it's just a normal phrase. That is a very deep declaration. And men generally show love with actions. And they love to receive love with actions. Yes, they learn to tell you I love you, but they will show you with their actions. And they desire to be reciprocated. They desire you to also show love with actions. So if you keep texting them, or when you end a call, I love you, end a text with I love you, or you just randomly say I love you, but whenever you're together, your attitude stinks. Your tone is bad, deplorable. They won't see the love. Always show love to each other, both of you, male and female, woman and man.